So we're going to look at video notes. This is for 6-9. We're looking at interior and exterior angles of a triangle. Let me look and see really quick what page this is on. So 6-9, we are on page 354. So page 354. Let's jump right in. We know what the word interior means. It means inside. We know what the word exterior means. That means outside. So we can conclude that we know that the interior of a triangle is going to equal 180 degrees every single time. Okay? I also want us to notice the way that we have rotated some of these triangles, and they have them numbered for you. So like for example, this number 1, angle 1 of the green triangle, that's going to be equal to the value of angle 1 of the blue triangle. Those will be congruent, same exact angle measure. Let's jump into the try it. So looking at our first try it here, it says that we want to find the unknown angle measure. Okay, and so this is the angle measure we have to find. Well, we know that a triangle has 3 angles because there's 3 sides, and we know that the total has to equal 180. So we're just going to take 180, we're going to subtract our 68 degrees, and we're going to subtract our 40 degrees. And when we do that, feel free to grab out your calculator. We are going to be at 72 degrees. 72 degrees. So that would be the missing angle measure for this triangle. Okay. The next question is asking, could a triangle have interior angle measures, on the convince me here, of 23 degrees, 71, and 96? Well, we could check. What is 23 plus 71 plus 96? If we add all of those angle measures up, we actually get 190 degrees. This could not be an answer. Why? Because we know the triangles have to add up to 180, not 190. So we cannot have a triangle with 23, 71, and 96. Let's go ahead and move on. That's kind of a review of interior. You've had and seen interior before. Let's look at what we call exterior angles here. This is example 2. So an exterior angle is an angle that's formed next to or adjacent. So it's kind of an extension. You can see this line is extended out off the triangle. So 4 would be our exterior angle. It's outside of the actual triangle itself. Okay. We have something called our remote interior angles. Okay. Those are the ones that are not touching the same side as where that exterior angle is. Okay. And we know if they tell us that angle 2 is 68, so they're telling you this one is 68 degrees, and they're telling us that angle 3 is 42 degrees, we can easily find angle 1, and we can easily find angle 4. Okay? What this is telling us, though, is that every single time the measure of angle 4, or this exterior angle, is going to be the sum of the 2 non-adjacent interior angles. So the measure of angle 4 is going to be the sum of 2 and 3. We also know that we could find the measure of angle 1 by just taking 180 minus 68 minus 42. We'll go through examples in class. Again, I don't expect for you to have this memorized and understand it all. That's what practice and class time is for. So this example is telling us that we are actually going to use a little bit of algebra where they're telling us the measures of these angles, but they're not just a certain amount of degrees. We have variables in there. But our process and our steps are going to be the same each time. Let's go look at this, try it. So they want to know, it says, what is the measure of the exterior angle shown? Well, we know, and what we learned, is that these two angles that are non-adjacent is going to equal our exterior angle. So if we have 7x minus 1 plus 8x plus 8, and that has to equal 16x. Draw our line down our equal sign. 15x minus 1 plus 8 equals 16x. So we're going to add these two together here. So we have 7. 15x plus 7 equals 16x. Subtract 15x from both sides, and we have x equals 7. That's not the angle measure, that's just what x is. So if we actually wanted to find the angle measure of the exterior, we're going to take that value of 7, and we're just going to do 16 times 7, and we get 112 degrees. So that's what that angle measure equals, is 112 degrees. Let's go ahead, and the very last slide here is just our key concept box. It's just talking about our interior measure angles. Okay, our angle 1, 3, and 2, all of the interior is going to have to add up to 180. And then we're looking at this exterior angle is going to be the sum if we're adding the ones that are not adjacent to it, which is 2 and 3. They will be equal in value. And we'll practice in class and walk through these. That's it.